people feel the economic impact is there. We must accept. People are losing jobs, so there is a lot of fear in people's mind. There is a force. Now people are forced to have some option to look out.
Pravin, your voice is breaking from your side. Something. Your voice is breaking. Can you come close to the?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm very close to the system now. Are you able to hear?
Yes, yes. Now we can hear. Yeah.
Yeah. So the COVID-19 has changed the situation. The economic crisis has happened all over the world, and now there is more need for entrepreneurs to generate jobs. There is other side of the economic pandemic, that the technology has been used by people to connect for work. Otherwise, 1 year back, technology was only for chat groups and network. But now people have started using remote technology for work and connecting people. And you can see this is changing the entrepreneurs' opportunities, and it's also giving new opportunities. The world has gone. Hi, I think everybody is able to hear me. The world has gone through a very big change of smartphone, internet access, and now people are demanding doorstep services. Don't click on a phone. After COVID-19, the home delivery demand has increased rapidly, very rapidly. Now even common man, lowest of lowest income strata, is expecting that he will order on his mobile and things should reach as per step. So this has inspired a lot of opportunities. Now I must say that this is the era where you sitting in UK or USA or any of the world, you can run a business in the most consumer country, that is India. Because India has largest population of consumers. And these consumers need services, need goods. And you people sitting there or anybody sitting there can drive a business using some technology. So this world is world of technology-driven businesses. The good part of technology-driven business is that it has reduced a lot of cost, like rent cost and other big cost, operational cost. It has reduced a lot. So new entrepreneurs can take advantage of this situation. So I must say that hyperlocal delivery is one part where there's a tremendous need. It doesn't need a big technology to do it. There are few people who are highly successful in passenger delivery, but now the opposite of Ola Uber is coming up. The Ola Uber model was top down. Now it is bottom up, where hyperlocal is highly in demand. So that is required. So this is one of the area of opportunity. Now another area of opportunity is that electric is coming to this country. Electric is the future of logistics. Here there is a big opportunity for people to look for the electric based logistic opportunities. Now you will say, what is electric? Electric doesn't mean just passenger. Electric means you can create your own brand, ice cream brand, some local vegetable brand, anything brand you can create. And you have to only give these small electric vehicles to your vendor standing in Nagpur, Pune or Delhi or Gujarat. By having your own technology-driven app to control the deliveries, the operations and whole economy. So this is how the electric is giving boost to each and every type of business. It doesn't mean electric means only we drive auto. No, we have to use the smartphones, the internet and the electric based logistic to develop the businesses. The businesses can be anything. All the traditional businesses can be converted into this model. Now, the technology-driven apps can deliver anything. Digital money, digital payment can be there to control the money collection, labor management. But now there are agricultural products. Why only Adani to do house in Haryana and do the agriculture business. Why not we? So the agriculture products with technology-driven sales chain as well as sales market can empower the farmers. The warehouse, because if you have a prime location warehouse, it is very, very expensive, but remote warehouses are very cheap that we can acquire. We can, host, or you can even aggregate the warehouses that can be used for supply chain management sitting anywhere in Japan or America or in Delhi, Mumbai, no problem. Then to reach the local consumers, you can have business associates and partners so that your technology can connect them. But the physical connection is important. It cannot be app-based thing. It has to be a thing which can be managed by people. Now the digital payment collection can have an additional tool for the entrepreneurs to control their income and expenses. I hope people are, with me. I'm just quite fast. If stop me if I'm too much
Pravin,
fast.
we can hear you. If you can turn up your video, because sometimes your voice is breaking in the middle of the conversation. So we just want to make sure we can hear you clearly.
Yeah. So I have turned off the video now.
No, abhi acha raha. Yeah. Now it is very clear. Yeah. Good.
Because any other video is not visible and it is unnecessary, eating the bandwidth. So this is how the digital payment can be used for agriculture products. It can be used for warehouses, electric-based logistics, and these are various opportunities where we can enter. Now I will see what is the digital entrepreneur, past and current trends, and some national and international markets. The entrepreneurs made money in various forms. Ancient time they had grains, then they had gold coins, then currency notes, and now it's the digital money. I think everybody knows that money exchange in the form of digital is happening now. So now digital entrepreneur doesn't mean only Bitcoin buyer and seller. There is a misconception that only Bitcoin buyer and seller is a digital currency or digital entrepreneur. No. An entrepreneur who earns money digitally by selling goods or giving services using technology is a digital entrepreneur. It means when any traditional business is converted into technology-driven business, we are not inventing new businesses. We are only changing the way we operate in the market. The same traditional businesses can be converted into technology-driven businesses. Now, these technology-driven businesses need digital money acceptance. So they can be integrated with the different payment acceptance locally, nationally, as well as internationally. Even if you want to accept a 5 rupees sitting in Japan is possible. That is why the Japanese have invested huge money in India. The Chinese have invested huge money in India. Now the American players like Sequoia, Matrix, everybody is investing huge money in India because India is the biggest consumer market. We don't have to do a billion dollar investment. No, we have to find your like-minded people who can work from any location of this country, whether Delhi, Nagpur, or Chennai. With small bottom-up approach, you can empower the entrepreneurs in the domain where you are interested. Education, sales, retail, supply chain management, then groceries, simple daily breakfast deliveries, or medical. Medical is the biggest opportunity. I must tell my foreign friends that few years back, medicine delivery online was not allowed, but now it is allowed with prescription digitally connected. So that medicine delivery is the easiest and most needy thing that is required, that can be done in the new domain because it is allowed by the government of India. Because those goods were allowed only can be sold, not others. So this is another area of medical goods that can be sold technically using digital money. Now the past and current trends, you are aware, there were many. Now you say that we are sitting somewhere in Japan and we want to know how we are driving the electric based goods delivery, how we are driving the medical sales, because it is needy items. Everybody is there. You can create a customer base of 1,000 regular buyers. What I will suggest that the business has to have a stable customer base. Your customer base may not be very big, like 1 million customers or 10 million users. No, you might have a bottom-up approach of having 1,000 stable customers, 5,000 stable customers, or regular customers. So our focus on regular customers happen only when we have a daily service to them and easy mode of payments, because finally it comes to money when a customer buys something from you or a service from you. Now in the current mode of demonetization, that a customer can pay you using anything, can pay you anything. This is where we have to learn that I must say that the Indian payment system is much more advanced than the American in terms of interoperability. I started, I hope everybody is with me. I am not too fast.
No. You're okay. Yeah.
Hello.
You're on the time. Yeah. Please go ahead. Yeah.
I'm not too fast.
No. You can go ahead. But the only thing is that we'll allow the people to ask the question later on, Pravin. So if we can finish within 30 minutes and 30 minutes for the QA. Yeah.
Yeah. So as I started, various opportunities like the warehouse, agriculture product, medical product, then logistic, then the bottom-up approach, hyper-local approach, because we cannot copy the approach of Ola, Uber. That is not the strategy where the bottom-up strategy wins, because of my some small experiences. Then the most important point is to acceptance of the money. Because when a customer is trying to buy something from your technology driven business, maybe a warehouse or a simple chicken daily supply, there is one guy in Bangalore, Mr. Pai, started a chicken supply online. That's great. It is only a chicken mutton storage houses at different locations. People order and they have a delivery system of chicken. The most important part is that how will you accept the money, because the moment you make money transaction seamless, people are happy with you. Every customer is very happy to give you money. Now the situation in India is quite different. It is, I don't know how many people have traveled to India in last 2 years. You must have seen that demonetization have forced people to invent, discover various ways of payment. Now the various ways of payment, we have to understand what are the various ways of payment. The country has gone through a very good revolution known as interoperable payment. You can read my this bold statement. India has taken a leap ahead in the interoperable payments in the world. Just few days back, I had a word with one of our friend that in Singapore they have this system. I told even in Singapore you don't have interoperable payment. I must elaborate more on interoperability. That you are running a, let us say, a franchisee of ice cream using electric vehicle. So you have given 10 ice cream franchises to the guys standing in Nagpur, Aurangabad, Pune, and these small electric vehicles, hardly 2 lakh rupee, 4 lakh rupee you have invested behind one, and you are able to create 10 small entrepreneurs to different locations. Now how to accept money? The customer can pay using anything. The customer can pay using a simple app, API base. The customer can pay using QR. The customer can pay using a debit card. The customer can pay using a credit card. And the last thing has come that customer can even take a photo of fast track. Nothing. So there are 4 or 5 ways of integrated payment. That is the future. If you ask me right now that integrated payment is available, right now it is just coming. January 1st is the beginning of this highly integrated payment system for any product, any business. Without payment acceptance, no business is there. If we facilitate this payment acceptance to all your franchisees, all your resellers, all your small logistic, electric, or any kind of business, medical sellers, medicine sellers, then the customer can pay and you can keep the track sitting in Japan or America how much money has come. This is the interoperable payment. The customer can pay using any bank card, any bank system, and you can have one single acceptance mode. You don't have 10 machines to accept the money. You don't need 10 QR codes to accept the money. You don't need 10 systems to get the money. Now here, the opportunity is that with your great standard application like anything selling, with this integrated payment makes your application private label, branded for all types of sales. Now these are the devices you can see on my laptop. I think it is visible. Now this smart POS is something new coming to the country. Here you can install your auto rickshaw application. Here you can install your medical sales application. The payment is always a backend integration which we can do, but that makes your application very sellable to the end customer because he can pay using anything. Your customer can pay using anything. So that is the advantage. Now there are different various way of wallet, QR, interoperable payment. This is one of the greatest achievement by Indian payment system. Neither in Europe or America, you still have a complete interoperable payment system which we have in India. That all digital entrepreneurs doing any business should take advantage of. This is the advantage for your economy, your businesses, small businesses you want to start in this country, because only this is possible here. It is not possible in even Germany. In Germany, you cannot have such interoperable thing to accept payments sitting in one place. This is something interesting. How come FASTag? I will just give few words. Now this is the biggest market open. Toll collection is mandatory. Now the government has created a single acceptance systems. Now you will say, what is the opportunity? That is a big opportunity. All toll plazas have to be converted into hardware, software, and you make money sitting one place. We are the people who are doing parking. When Paytm can come, Google Pay can come, and will try to acquire the market of the country. Before that, you can acquire a small market of 10 parking, 20 parking. It doesn't need great thing. You can have your own private label to control that market, which we can help you out. The fuel system is also coming on digital payment. So the fuel system is going rapid, very rapid transition in all integrated payment systems. They are struggling. One of our friends also know that the fuel systems are in desperate need of change into the acceptance of money. The gateways, wallet, this UPI, auto pay, another new thing has come in this country, which is interoperable, fast, and anything, any money can be accepted. Any corner sitting in Japan and America, you can track who paid me 5 rupee for my ice cream, because I have an ice cream counter using an electric vehicle in Aurangabad. So here, an entrepreneur converts business into technology-driven business and accept payments. So you have to convert. Then you have to only understand the cash flow was the first thing, that if you don't get income and then your outgoing is very high, then you are in loss and it is difficult to manage the working capital. The future is of digital flow, not cash flow. You should know how much digital money came because of selling ice cream at Aurangabad, or you should know selling medicines at Chennai, sit at one place, same business using technology. Nothing, no new business. I'm not here to tell you new businesses. I'm only telling the new way that has come up. If we speak next year, January 2022, I must say that whatever ideas you have in your mind right now, if you don't implement in current few months, those ideas will be implemented by somebody else, because the market is for all. Market is not for you and me. Now this is the biggest opportunity. Private label entrepreneurs. Private labels mean what? You can accept all kind of integrated payment with your system. It can be wholesale, it can be retail, it can be agri, it can be logistic, it can be manufacturers digital delivery, it can be your own franchisee model of different things. But it will be a private label, it will be your own product, own market. Only the payment system is controlling backend so that you can drive your business seamlessly. Whatever shall happen, using your app and payment integration, proper reconciliation of digital money will give you the correct picture. What is today's sales? What is today's expense? I hope the everyday sales and expense makes you think very clear. So there is not the private labeling of your businesses help you to understand how you can do your own chain of businesses, because as long as you don't meet the break even what you're investing, let us say 1 lakh 5 lakh, you must target to have the break even of your investment within 6 months, 1 year, 2 year. It should not be a manufacturing style that since 5 years there is no break even, because the manufacturers invest a lot. I would like to all my friends here, we must focus on sales and marketing and acquisition. If you ask me what is my business, I don't develop anything new. In my whole presentation, you must have seen that I'm only telling you how to convert existing opportunities into technology-driven opportunities, because the Marwadis or the traditional businessmen don't have education as like you. So they are running their kirana in old style. They are running their medical shop in old style. All the medical shops in this country are run by some Marwaris who are not even diploma. But sitting somewhere else, you can run a medical bill delivery. You have to just do a medical medicine management app and software. Only a medicine management app and software can make you comfortable to sell the medicine. You don't have to be a Marwadi like an investor, very big investor, because to start a small shop of medicine, you need to invest at least 50 lakh rupee. That is not necessary now. This you can run sitting at one place. How you can scale up? You can have your resellers, you can have your referrals. Okay, you can establish your merchant acquisition, customer acquisition. So I am telling my friends here nothing about manufacturing. What I am telling you is services and customer acquisition. So we have to be customer centric. It means whatever product you give, whatever services you give, whatever goods you give has to be given to a merchant and customer who should become your recurring merchant. He should become your recurring customer. So that our focus sitting in a place should be merchant acquisition. I can give a live example. Just 2 days back, there is a news that Google Pay is partnering with ICICI Bank. Now, a lot of people will be surprised that Google Pay using a Indian platform. Google Pay has not developed their own platform. Please remove from mind that Google Pay did something revolution. Nothing. They are just using our Indian made platform, which I am also using. I am also not doing anything right. This is what we have to understand, that the ready-made infrastructure is already there in this country. We have to only utilize it. Whether it is a telecom infrastructure, digital infrastructure, or a sales infrastructure, but we must have an American attitude of customer acquisition, merchant acquisition, the way they reach the customers. We don't have a Vodafone center in America, but we have a McDonald's in front of my house. This American reach to a people is necessary. That marketing strategy, acquisition of customer and people is very, very must. Now, this is how I wanted to share in a short time of 1 minute that various opportunities into technical. I'll just go through in a minute before I close all the PPTs. The COVID has created a big opportunity because economies are collapsing. Now, networking is necessary, but doorstep delivery is possible using your smartphone internet. Electric is a big opportunity. Agricultural product, warehouse, medical deliveries, any traditional business can be converted into technology-driven business. payment system can be integrated digitally backend. I am very proud to tell you that India, we have the best integrated payment system, not for Google Pay, but for everybody. We have done it. It is the same platform we are using. So this you can drive your business sitting at one place. You have all the interoperability between payment. Interoperability makes you the successful in acquiring customers, merchants sitting at one place. There are various ways. Front end can be yours. It is a private label. Cost can be, it's only a device. But you can, your own app can be a auto rickshaw, can be a Tata supply, onion supply, no problem. Anything can be there, because I must say that it is not what we sell. How we sell is more important. If you sell in a technology driven business, you can kill the Marwadi like acquiring the monopoly on the businesses by having your own education integrated with the existing businesses. The cash flow has become now digital flow. Private labels, your own organization, your own brand, you can sell having franchises, setting up, retail shops like, Ola, Uber, all these, Google Pay guys. You have to only create chains. Reseller, real physical presence in the country, you can partner with anybody so that you can reach the end customer, because this is India. Too much technology doesn't work. You have to have physical connection. Now I'll just close my few words. In my executive team, there is me, Smita Shende, my sister, and my another partner sitting in London is my brother. So this is opportunity. We can help you out in every sense. We don't say that you do a particular business. That is not the intention of this presentation. The only intention of the presentation, you do anything. India is a land of opportunities now for your technology-driven business with 1 billion population and 70 million, smartphones. 70 million smartphone or your 70 million customers. You can try to acquire at least 70,000 out of that. I don't want to say that we will acquire like a Google Pay, but if we work together, we can bottom-up approach. We can counter all these big, capitalists who are trying to acquire the market. But we must develop the attitude of American attitude of customer acquisition, not the manufacturing strategy. It will not work in manufacturing. Already China has taken a leap. We must go in customer acquisition, and we are traditional producers. We already have suppliers. You can connect any farmer. You can easily connect. You can easily connect the traditional suppliers. There is nothing that you are already connected with a lot of manufacturers. So you have to only give them the market. You have to only drive the technical driven things. This can give several opportunities. Now with this small fast walkthrough of the several opportunities, I would like to say thank you to the organizers, Anna and all the guys who are, have given their valuable time to listen to these, new world of opportunities. So I would like to hand over to the presenter, Meji.
No problem. Thank you.
You can shoot me any question, because I think I am able to share few things, quickly in my whole story.
No problem. But thank you, Pravin, for addressing a lot of things about the social entrepreneurship and a lot of infrastructure that you mentioned in your presentation, which is already there. We just have to jump in and take the advantage. And definitely we'll have a lot of questions from the audience here. We are having around 38, 36 audience here. So we'll allow them to ask the question directly. So you also can interact. The most of the people are from US, India, and Canada. So guys, please go ahead. Satyanathji, you raised the hand. Please go ahead.
Okay. Yeah, it was an excellent presentation in a very short time. You gave a very broad picture. I had a lot of things about agricultural. We need to decentralize things as much as possible, and that can be done with the help of technology that you have just now described. I was wondering if your presentation can be downloaded. I mean, can we get a copy of it so we can discuss it among our friends?
Very sure. It is a public property, nothing separate. Because I don't have, my business secret is open secret. The more people I connect, more successful we are.
So
we are highly decentralized.
How can we get your presentation?
I can share with Anna guys, our friend Mahesh, and he can just start to everybody.
Yeah, Satyanaji, please share your email
Yeah,
address
I'm
and
not
we will
able to-
share the presentation. Yeah.
Okay, and okay, so that's
This is
it.
my
Thank you.
second question. This is my second question also, sir. How can I get this presentation?
Sir, we are
Hello?
going to share the presentation
Uh,
later on. So please share your email address and we
To
will.
whom, sir?
Okay, I will type the email address here.
I am from Bombay.
Okay.
I am from Mumbai. To whom can I get your email number? This is MMS.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hello?
Yes, sir. Pravin already
Who
typed
I-
his email address. Yeah, and I also type my email address and we will definitely share that. But if you can request, ask the
Answer in
question
very
related
easy.
to the topic.
Jhatpatpay.com. JhatPay.com.
Vishal Doke, please go ahead.
Jebim, hi, it's Vishal here. So sorry, I joined late, so I might have missed it few of things, but that's why I'm trying to ask now. So as you are saying, this is mainly about customer acquisition, and in the international market. So because any customer who wants to make a payment, you will have to have a collaboration with the banks as well. So how this JetPay or the application will integrate with different banks and especially meeting the regulatory requirements here in the banks. So do we need to?
Is it Vishal?
Yeah.
Oh, great. Thank you for asking the question. This is the job done by JetPat.
Okay.
So we are already, when I am saying interoperable, this is the first thing we did because this is the experience I had in 2006. 2006, I created interoperable platform for European Central Bank. So I had to look to paste my old knowledge into new need. So when you say can you ask one example? I would like to explain in a very dialogue way. You just ask how you want to accept payment, how your customer will pay. I will tell you how the flow will happen in 1
Yeah,
minute.
I think that was my going to be first question.
Any requirement you
Let
discuss?
me ask you the same question. I was going to ask that question to you. So let's put that in a practical way.
Correct.
Okay, like I'll give an example. My wife, she has done some business, and the company was big, and because they were only able to transfer the money if you have done that POS or something, they could not transfer the money to your bank account straight away. Okay, so she has purchased
Correct.
some Square platform here in UK.
Small difference.
Which and then they transfer it to the Square, and then the Square transfer it to your bank account. Okay, so in this simple scenario,
Correct.
how the Jhatpat will come into the picture, or what is the role that they will play, or if you
Now
can
you
have
are
a video or
talking about
something.
Indian regulation or UK regulation?
UK regulations.
You would like to do it in India or UK? Now here I must say what is the opportunity for you. Your requirement could not be done in UK, but in India it is done easily. This is where we can give our backend platform to a British entity where you can give the device, like Square couldn't do it. I agree. I know it, Square, because they are the same business. So we all know all these guys, but they were not able to give the interoperability where we can give this in UK with our servers in India. And the regulations which we follow is RBI regulation. And the good part that Indian RBI is already pushing to enter the international market with this platform. And the first to copy is Google Pay. I will request some Indians sitting in UK or sitting in America should copy, create a private label, and you can do that interoperable payment in UK as well as in USA. So your Vishalji, your requirement can be fulfilled by partnering an Indian entity with a UK regulation. Obviously, we will go to regulation authority. Don't worry. And we are already working closely with RBI. Certification with UK regulatory is not something great for us. And here, Jhatpat is quite, quite Jhatpat in that sense because we are technical. We know banking, we know process, we know legalities, and we know customer acquisition. So we are multi-solution provider. We are not just a technical guys who know how to code. I can tell you how it is not possible in UK because of what regulation. And if we are able to do, because our Indian partners are very happy. If you say that UK we would like to do it, I can bring whole RBI or these whole Indian backend partners to implement using a partner there, because the platform is ready. It's finally need somebody to initiate there. At least you can say, okay, Pravin, I can have 100 merchant who will have my interoperable QR code and application. We can give it. You can have your own private label partner there with your Indian platform, which Jetpad is already doing in India for we are the fastest and innovative person in the country. Now we are happy to tell you that Petim and everybody is trying to follow what we have already done for them. If we could do in India, why not we start in UK? We will give that interoperability in UK also. But I must tell you the truth that the backend will be the Indian platform. The only thing is that we get regulatedly approved by the UK authorities.
Correct. Do you have any kind of a short video which explain the journey, from start to end, and where the Jetpad or any partners who will align with Jetpad, what the role they will play between the customer and the banks?
Okay, now I'll surely share that, but a quick answer. Let us say a South Hall customer coming to a South Hall, South Hall merchant. Am I right?
Yep. Yeah.
But the South Hall customer can come with any card. Okay, any card, any QR, any app. The easiest way is to give them some app because it doesn't need money. Okay, it doesn't need any investment. So they can have an app, and at your shop you can have an interoperable QR code. Now the interoperable QR code will be given by us because we are the knowledgeable expert into it.
Okay.
This is how the connection can happen between you and that. Now I will need access to the hundreds of banks of your country, that is UK. There are many banks, Barclays and many banks. This we will with the financial regulatory authority, because technically possible even now. Only I have to get the approvals. Okay, technically we are integrate. We can integrate with any banks of the UK. At least wherever we already have integrated in the backend, like Visa, Master, Discover, all these players are already integrated. Apart from Visa, Master, Discover, we have our own RuPay. If you want, we can launch there. So with these 4 or 5 type of associations like Master, Visa, RuPay, Discover, and few more, we can create an interoperable system in the British market with the cheapest interchange with the cheapest interchange rate, because European interchange rates are very high, 3%, 4%. We don't need that. We can work on a small margin of paisa. That's where Indian strength is there.
All right. So do we need to have an acquisition, or not an acquisition, but the engagement with all the banks? Because any customer who is coming to the shop, he might have an account with any bank. So if we have to deduct the money from his bank account, we need to have an relation or engagement with that bank, all the banks. Is it that the case?
Yeah, no, but that we established because we already done in India. We have to only copy.
Okay.
So
Vishal, it's only
we are also having a couple other questions from the forum. So we'll limit it for the discussion point of view. Sorry to interrupt. And further questions, Pravin typed his email address, so we can, you can ask. Also, we will share your contact, Vishal. I don't know where you are located, but the people who are asking the question, if you can introduce yourself and your location, it will be great to understand your location too, and also future, alignment with you guys. So Vishal Yadav, please go ahead. Sorry, Vishal, to interrupt. Further questions, if you can ask quickly, that will be great. But
yeah, thank you.
No, I think rather.
Okay, thank you. Vishal Jadhav, please.
Yeah, hi, this is Vishal Jadhav here. I live in Dallas, Texas. I'm also into the field of supply chain management, into IT. My question, Pravin, thanks first of all for a wonderful presentation, and it's very informative. I've been playing with this idea of entrepreneurship for a long time, but never get a chance, or definitely can think about it in the future. But anyway, my question was more specific, and I know a lot of terms you talk out, and one particularly I'm interested in this bottom-up approach that you're talking about in terms of customer acquisition. So could you able to elaborate more on it? That'll be great. Thank you.
Okay. So I use the term bottom-up approach. For example, people come with big venture fund. Okay, because to become entrepreneur, you don't need a big venture fund. Okay, people think that some 1 million, $10 million is necessary. There is a top-down approach that first you have big money, then you try to give big advertisement, and you try to acquire a base of 1 million customers in 1 month. That is a that is a top-down approach. Okay, top to down. First you have money, and then you are trying to acquire. You burn a lot of money. Burning money is not everybody's cup of taste or not possible. For me, it was never possible. So bottom up approach means we create a traction of 10, 50, 100 customers. Let us say you are in supply chain management, then you can supply only onion to the railway, or you can supply onion to a few government organizations. Vishalji, can you answer, sitting in America, how much money you can daily make by just supplying onions to Mumbai, Pune, Nagpur government organizations who need it daily? Can you imagine?
I'm sorry, no idea.
Okay, that is why I'm saying you don't need very big education to be onion supplier, but you can have a technology to track it sitting there. Am I right? So
Right.
if you supply onion, it is in tons, because the biggest market is government market. Government is the biggest buyer. So all those successful people in America or India, they have sold to government, whether it is AT&T or anybody. The first market was government. So if you just supply onion to the government canteens, your daily turnover will be in lakhs of rupees. If you go to APMC market where one of our friends stays, the daily turnover of a small vendor there is 1 lakh rupee, 30 lakh per month. I don't know how to convert it into dollar, divided by 70. Okay, 1 second, I must do it. 30 lakh is the turnover of a illiterate vendor into APMC market. So it is $42,000 per month. Per month, not per annum. Is the onion supplier turnover in APMC market, who is not even 10 pass. But our supply chain management digital technology can empower many such players, and we can have a bottom up approach to aggregate them. We call it aggregation of the bottom players. Are you getting what I am saying, bottom up?
Yeah, I think
Small
that's
player you have to aggregate.
Yeah, great answer. I think I understood it.
Yeah.
The moment you started talking about top down, I think I understood it. Thanks a lot. That's really helpful.
Thank you. Next, Brunraj Taude. Okay, please go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah.
Yes, very wonderful session.
Yeah, Taude, where are you from? Can you just quickly introduce?
Yeah. My name is Brunraj Taude. I'm from Nagpur. Hello.
Okay.
I'm from Nagpur and I'm a quantum physicist. Sir, I have one question. If I want to start a business like this Jetpack Pay, so what should I do? What is the initial step I must have to do, and how much amount of investment would be there for this business?
You want to say the payment solution like Android POS or the fast tag and other things. Am I right? It
Yes,
doesn't
sir.
need big money. No. It doesn't need big money for a new person where the ready-made things are available. If we want to reinvent the wheel, which I did, then it is big expensive job. Again, you need 1.5 CR or 2 CR minimum. I mean 2 crore rupees minimum. That is reinventing the wheel. But if you want to piggyback, you want to piggyback, you want to create your brand, so that once you have your own money, you can create your own technology. Till the time you can have your own brand, private level brand, and we will give you the back end. This is the cheapest way.
So what
Simplest
is
and
the
cheapest way. So that
initial
when you have money, you
process?
can create your own business, like you can your own, physics pay.
Yes. Sir, what is the initial process for this? Means registration process or MSME? What is this?
No, these are only administrative things. MSME, don't go in that mode. Just go in a customer acquisition mode. You need a simple proprietor is enough to start anything. You don't have to
Okay.
go and register a private limited company. Otherwise, compliances kill you. Lot of compliances, lot of GST, TDS pain. So you can start with a small beginning of proprietor.
Okay, sir. And sir, one more
Once you have
question.
enough money, then you go for the private limited. Yeah, just try to build your own brand with the proprietor. Like Domino. Domino was a proprietor. I don't know how many people know it. That Domino Pizza was a single person owned entity for a long time.
Yes, yes,
Yeah, like proprietor you can start. Don't go for
yes.
big thing, SME or other things.
Sir, one more
And
question.
we will give the back end. You can create your own private label.
Good,
Sir,
good.
what is the blockchain and how can it come to play in this world?
May I know who is this blockchain?
Blockchain series
Uh,
just I heard
no, may
somewhere.
I know the name of the person?
Yes, sir.
Who is asking the question?
Me, sir, Tawade. Second
You?
question.
Okay. No, blockchain is nothing but a new technology to do, uh, okay, I define blockchain in my style. It is Hawala, technical Hawala.
Okay.
Simple term.
The answer?
Yeah.
सिंपल टर्म हवाला तो
Yeah.
मेरे हवाले पे पैसा देना वो पहले चलता था
Correct.
now there is a technology one statistic two guys sitting in China or sitting in America and the contract is signed. Now I can tell you in a complicated language also, but I am a bottom up guy, so I tell people in their language they understand, so they quickly give me money.
Yes, yes. And
Nothing. It's not, and there are a lot of algorithms. You can really start it. Means I can help you out. But another again, I will suggest using blockchain. What application will you do matter? Because without that application, there is no
Yes,
meaning
yes,
to a great technology. Okay.
yes.
Yeah. So you decide application, then we can tell you how to integrate blockchain, and I can tell you using blockchain how to do a digital money transfer. That can also tell you.
I will email you, sir.
Yeah. Aruna ji.
Please
Yeah.
email. Question.
Yeah. Next question to Aruna ji and Vishal D. Later on. Go ahead.
Okay, good morning. Namo Buddhaya and Jai Bhim to all. So my question is, I don't know if it is irrelevant or relevant, but it's not with the IT, but I just wanted to ask, is for the entrepreneur, like if we want to become, is there any way like and how to open our own supermarket and its chain? So for this will be for our community because it's a burning need right for everyone. So if we have our own
Yeah.
supermarkets, so like is there any help like people can
Then
help
I
us?
tell you whether you want to open a supermarket or vegetable market, you can do it. The only good thing about technology that you don't need to pay a rent of 5 lakh rupee for a DMart. Okay, that rent is not needed because you can run that using a technology like bigbasket.com in India we have. Okay,
Yeah.
but you don't need a prime location mall to attract customers. You need to more invest on the digital marketing to reach your buyers, and then the local hyper local delivery system will help you out. So you will save your money in terms of paying rent to a
Physical.
prime
Yeah.
location in Nagpur or Mumbai. Okay. So you can save your rent. Then you just invest your money in a beautiful website. Then manage your godown at a boundary location. Boundary means never put your location, never have your godown inside city. Always have your
Okay.
supermarket godown on the boundary of municipal corporation. It will help you to save tax, and then you use that
Oh,
money for local three-wheeler suppliers to doorstep delivery.
okay. So is there
Hello.
anyone who has opened
So
this
doorstep
like this
delivery will
or
help you. Yeah, you can do. A lot of people are trying it because the vegetable market in Corona is high demand, very high demand.
Yeah.
After Corona, contactless payment with home delivery like vegetable, kirana has increased a lot. But I will suggest start with a small local delivery rather than a big shop. But you should focus on the hyper local delivery for your supermarket so that your guys go to the home. They have a small device to collect the money from the customers, and your app can manage. Sitting in America, you can drive it. So it is a less investment, not like a supermarket where to construct that or to rent a mall you pay 5 lakh rupee monthly. Not like that. It is now very cheap. The only thing you should invest into the home delivery and the proper inventory management and
So is any yeah.
proper portal or
Has
app.
anyone
Yeah.
open like this so we can join to them? Because I cannot do anything, but I can just, have my own share and I can
No, no, no.
financially,
It is, look,
because
can
I don't know
certainly
anything
change. That is
about
called
this.
a franchising model.
Even from
Yeah, Arunaji, we will share you the contact. I know a couple of guys who done the similar kind of business. So if you are really interested on that, definitely we'll get in touch with them. Yeah, locally in
Yeah.
US. Yeah.
But Arunaji, take our payment system. So sitting in America, you will know how much sales has happened.
Correct,
Okay.
correct,
I have
correct.
to
We
sell
need
my
to use the
product also.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because I just
But what
wanted
is the
our
point talking
people,
about?
yeah, like whoever are physically involved, there should be from our community, so the boys and girls they will get a job. This was
Correct.
my aim.
Absolute right. And this, can empower even 10th fail, 12th fail. You don't need highly educated people. You have a
Yeah,
technology to drive them. So it is a good cause, but it should be a professionally also that you should take money. Otherwise, you will only be a loser.
yeah, that's what I said, because our money is going to other community now because we are buying from them. So why should our
Yeah.
money go to them? We should have our own supermarkets and then chain.
Yeah, and you can have using now app and technology which the traditional businessmen are not able to have it. You can have it, you can create it, you can run it sitting at once. That is the whole, idea of this presentation.
Good.
Okay.
Any other question? Otherwise, I will ask the question to Pravin. As a non-profit organization like ANA, AIC, AIM, or any other organization, they are using a lot of PayPal system, and they charge 3 to 5%, whatever the donation come into the non-profit. So does Jhatpat has such a payment system for the non-profit too, or any other?
Yeah, so what you would like to that, you should not use PayPal because PayPal charges 5% or 4%, correct? So that is what I said, that the exchange rate is always less when we have our own system. But we can discuss with, when it comes to international remittance, there are some mandatory small exchanges are there. Can I ask you, are you using any rupee system in UK or USA? If it is a rupee system, you can, go to even paisa, 1%. But that is why we need, this UK or USA partners so that the Indian system can go there. Like Master and Visa have come to India. Do you agree? Similarly, the Indian payment like QR and Rupee goes to UK or USA. The interchange is very, very small. It is not 5% or 4%. Then we can, have this international remittance very cheap, and we can encourage all your American partner. Your customer is always costless. Okay, that is most important. Your customer base is always, non-commercial, costless. We should reach everybody. They can use this remittance which we are talking about. We can help you out.
Okay, okay, that's a good thought, because we are all using PayPal.
I am Mr.
Go ahead.
I am Mr. Vadgaonkar here from Mumbai.
Yeah, go ahead, sir.
From?
Hello. I am Mr. Vadgaonkar here from Mumbai. I want to start this business, but in India, someone is there. Can I contact him directly, or Mumbai, or in Nagpur, someone person in Maharashtra? Can I contact him?
I'm from
For further
Pune only. I'm
information?
just near about you. Tomorrow morning I'll be at Kalapur.
Yeah,
Tomorrow
if you want
morning
to
I'll
share
be
the
at
number,
Mumbai.
Pravin, you can share the number, and yeah.
What is your number? What is your number, sir?
You will type in the chat window and you will get that one. Yeah, definitely. We'll help you out.
Or you
Let
just
me
go
your
to
name, please,
our
sir.
portal, jetpet.com.
Hello, let me know your name, sir.
Jetpet.com is, you can have my number also. Pravin.
Acha, acha. Pravin, sir.
Pravin jetpatpay.com.
Acha, that is good. But same also, okay.
Okay. Any
Thank you.
other question?
Yeah, this is Anand here from UK.
I had a question.
Yeah,
Not
Anand, please.
asking.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, hi, can you see me, guys?
223500.
Hi. Yeah, this is Anand from UK. Like Prashant is my friend here in UK.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Yeah, so
My brother.
yeah, actually, I want to ask one question. Like, is it like something in India we can work on, like customer acquisition, or just going to the merchants and asking them to use Jetpad Pay for their payment system? So, will that be? Is there any model like that to implement, or to the give some jobs to the
The answer is very much yes, and we are looking for such partners to scale nationally, because there is a mandatory market, so you don't have to even run behind the customers. Now the customers are coming behind you at least for 6 months. After 6 months, there will be a stable market. So if you are interested, you can contact Prashant and me directly, no problem. We are there, and we need partners, because I can tell you the initial losses, initial investment. I always talk on loss first, not profit first. Okay, so that you can easily understand within a small money how you can reach more market.
Okay, all right. So that answers my query. Thank you.
Fastag is very boom for you. Fastag, you can certainly make quick money in the mandatory market, where government is forcing people to buy. So it is not you and me sell. It is the government is forcing people to buy. We have to only facilitate. Today morning, I had a reseller from Lucknow. Then I got one person from Hingoli, and I just signed a 600 rupees stamp paper, and we are giving them all the digital products. If tomorrow you say you want with your brand, we can help you out. No problem.
All right. Okay, I'll get in touch.
So you can create your own brand also. You don't have to depend on Jetpad.
Pravin, what I would do is, I think this is Prashant. So what their expectation was basically how the distributor model will work across the India, and then how basically the redistribution and hierarchy, etc., and what are the different opportunities. So I think that will be different discussion that you can organize, and then define and discuss the model and what are the opportunities for the different kinds of entrepreneurs across India. So that you can define, have a different speech, and then tell some discussion.
You can shoot me a mail. I'll write you all.
Yeah, that will be different discussion.
All right, that's good.
You can take up. This is good initiative.
Thank you, Prashantji. That I think I about to ask this question to you, but Prashant has already clarified. But I still go with my question. Actually, Pravinji, thank you very much for this lovely presentation. I learned really good stuff from your presentation. And what I could understand from your presentation and also your earlier introduction, that you have set a very high standard startup company, and you have already demonstrated your company role model in terms of the FASTag. And also you're taking off some very biggies like Google Pay or Paytm. So, it's like you already set some standard to inspire actually somebody like me, or maybe some other people over here in this meeting. But my primary question was, the first thing is, you are considering a customer acquisition to a large scale. So how are you open at cities in India? I think Prashant has already answered a little bit, but I still would like to hear your view. And second question, just related to you must have faced many challenging avenues, and when you are opening up your company, what could be your recommendation to any other startup company of our community, and maybe people who are here? Thank you.
So I will answer your second question first. About fraternity, I would like to suggest that we should have a bottom-up approach, because we don't have a traditional business experience. Traditionally, we are manufacturers. We are manufacturers of onion or rice or dal. Okay. So we don't have the Marwadi approach. The जहाँ पे बैलगाड़ी नहीं वहाँ पे मारवाड़ी जाता है. जहाँ पे बैलगाड़ी नहीं जाता है वहाँ मारवाड़ी जाता है. So if you go to Assam, you can find a Marwadi pet. If you go to Tamil Nadu, nobody speaks Hindi. But even in Chennai, you can find a Marwadi pet.
Yeah. I have seen.
So,
Yeah.
so I would like to suggest all fraternity or social fraternity, what you are talking about. We should learn from these people that without any 10th standard education, they travel to Assam or Chennai, create their own model by connecting small friends. They don't have venture capitalists around them. So this will be my simply advice that we should not do very big, but we should have a small start. Okay, we must have a high ambition. That I agree with everybody that high ambition is necessary, but the small beginning is must. And to small begin, I repeat my statement that you at least have 100 customer base or 1,000 customer base. That should be the target. So that your monthly needs are met. At least the payment of one person or the payment of your office boy, delivery boy, even that much is manageable. Then you can think of big thing, big, getting big loans, big fundraising, the traditional way or the American way. Any way you can raise the money, but that initial is very important. Now I'll answer your first question. The first question: how we scale up? Like I am very happy and proud to tell you, sitting in Pune, I sold FASTag in Assam, Guwahati.
Wow.
So this is possible. Okay, जहाँ पे बैलगाड़ी नहीं मारवाड़ी जाता है आसाम में, I also went there, but I went through a technology style. Like my partner is like the IDBI Bank is my partner, so IDBI has a branch in Assam. I didn't go there, so the local guy wanted a job selling FASTag. Then to check whether it is authentic or not, because somebody cheat you is a payment business. A lot of people will cheat you. Okay, so I use the existing network of these guys. So I asked the guy to go to nearest branch in Assam, Guwahati, where I did the cross check of the person, and then I sent the tags from Pune to Guwahati by post or courier. Within 3 days, they reached there. I'm happy to tell you. And we also gave him a training how to issue online training, like why we are having on Zoom. We gave him a training how to issue a tag, and he started selling. He started 40 trucks, tempos. He even sold 10 or 20 tag to small tempos and truck. He made 1,000 rupees in one day. But for that person, 1,000 rupee in one day is a big money. He is very happy. So this is how we have to connect people, because their needs are not very big. They don't need 1 lakh rupee, but 1,000 rupee right time is very happy. So this is how we have to reach people using the existing infrastructure, because we don't have very big fund to create another infrastructure. So this is how I operate. I piggyback a lot of things. It's like already existing traditional businesses. We have only technology to help them out. Now I am also partnering with cooperative bank, because cooperative bank have their own base. We have to only give them technology. So there is another big cooperative bank coming in the digital payment in next 2-3 weeks. I'll announce. But this is how we have to piggyback the existing infra network to reach distant location. I think that is the answer to Mishal. I could reach Assam without traveling Assam.
Right. Thank you very much, Pravin. And I think if you are open, I'll be returning back from UK to Indore in MP. I would like to participate with your activities.
Good.
I must tell you, if you go to Indore, the biggest toll plaza operator of Indore is our partner now.
Oh, really?
Next week, I'm
Already
making his
there.
Aurangabad Plaza live. Yeah. So Aurangabad Plaza will be live. It is operated by Kalyan Group based in Indore. And I must share openly. वो बोलता है, बेटा बोलता है मुझे, हिंदी में बोलते हैं ना अग्रवाल जी. मैंने बोला, अग्रवाल जी आपका एनुअल कलेक्शन कितना है? तो बोलता है, प्रवीण जी 75 करोड़ आपको तो रिपोर्टेड पता है, लेकिन टोल के धंधे में कोई सच तो बताता नहीं ना, एक्चुअल कलेक्शन कितना है, हाउ मच इज द टोल कलेक्शन. नो ऑपरेटर विल टेल यू, बट पीपल हैव टू टेल मी बिकॉज आई नो एवरीथिंग. तो बोले, बेटा ज्यादा तो नहीं है, आपको सच बताता हूँ, साल का 150 करोड़ कमा लेते हैं. 150 crore annual income they make. So you can imagine, and that is in Indore. So thank you. We can connect to any person in Indore. We want to have person in Indore, because again the branch head of Indore, Madam Akshanda, was calling me, do you have any local contact here, Pravin, of Jhatpat? I didn't have. I had to go again. I had to talk to Sharvesh Sharma instead of Kamle, because there was no Kamle. I have my friend Sharma, so I spoke to him.
Okay. Okay. I think
Thank you. You can
Yeah.
connect. Yeah.
Dhananjay,
well, Prashant.
please go ahead your question, Dhananjay. Or Vishal, you did, right? Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Jai Bhim, Prashant, thanks for giving us insights with your entrepreneurial activity, and it is very inspiring for all of us to start something this. So some small question will be like, okay, you have completed your Zetpad.com and it is progressing ahead. And my small question would be is like, are you considering any different horizon in the entrepreneurial activity?
Now I must say that we must focus on the scalability of our payment system. The very good part of our system is that it can integrate with any business. If somebody is selling potato, I will say you take money using, my application or my product. So Jhatpat is a backend integration for everybody. Nobody knows in front end. People know ICICI Bank, people know IDBI Bank, people don't know Jhatpat. That is enough. So if we say new horizon means we are very open to partner with any existing businesses, we will convert them into digital entrepreneurs. So our role is to convert all new businesses into technology driven digital payment acceptance. So if you know anybody who is doing, some auto rickshaw, we can replace all his, auto rickshaw QR payment acceptance. If you know somebody selling, vegetable, we can, the madam said, Aruna madam said that she want to have somebody supermarket. We can give the payment system to her application. So sitting in America, she should know every day how much sale has happened. So the new horizon is simple. All the new existing players will be our partners because we are just a backend for payment processing. We are more
Great.
happy to go for logistic partners. Yeah.
Yeah, so it means you'll be more concentrating on Zetpay, growing up Zetpatpay.com.
No, Jhatpat Pay cannot grow without your growth.
Okay.
Yeah. Existing business only we have to support in the nothing else. Like restaurant or toll or parking, anything you name, we have to just create a backend for you. I mean payment collection backend. You will create your own front end application.
Good, good. Any other question? I think we are almost 1 hour. Any other? Now the forum is open for you guys. I mean, please go ahead. If you wants to ask any social entrepreneurship question also, that is open here. And Pravin, you
Yeah,
mentioned,
you can ask any question, not necessarily Jhatpat. Yeah.
Yeah, you mentioned also this also Jhatpat is operating in UK also, right? So you probably have the international license also to do the transaction.
We have to work on. We are looking for the UK partners. So
Okay.
Prashant and team have to work there. Yeah.
Okay, okay. So are you doing the transaction in the dollar to rupees or rupees to dollar? Those kind of transaction is happening now in the Jhatpat, or it will be the first?
No. The transaction right now, we are not doing international remittance. What you are saying is international remittance.
Correct.
But acceptance, we do all acceptance, but there is no remittance. So that we have to partner with UK or USA partners so that it can facilitate. That we have not yet started, but it is on our board because we are in payment. So it is a need for my own company to grow. And me and Prashant are talking on that front only. So if some opportunities there in UK, we can certainly explore, or USA, you can certainly explore. You can come to India with some opportunity.
Because these non-profit organizations, they take a lot of donation through the PayPal, and we are, I mean, unnecessarily giving the 3 to 5% fee.
Then
it will help
we
out
can
our own
explore.
business.
We can start a pilot for that. Okay, we call it pilot because when it's international remittance, it has to be very careful. Okay, so if you have trustworthy people who want to send some $1 to India, we can test on $1. We can test on £1 before we go public. Okay, because that international transaction is very risky. So if you have 2-3 players in UK, USA, we can text international remittance, and then we can go public. Not now.
We will do the trial later on, so that will be good
Correct.
to use our own system to our own organization, kind of. Yeah. So.
Mahesh, can I ask a question?
Yeah. Go. Please go ahead. Yeah. It's open.
Yeah, Pravin, this is Ramesh Hibale from Houston, Texas. Thank you very much for opportunity to listen. I think it's a very innovative concept what you are presenting today. I have one question. So, for example, if we want to open one company here, say online education system, and we will be asking say kids to pay through this jetpatpay.com, or so
Yes,
what percentage?
yeah.
What percentage Jetpat will charge?
Now, if your students who are from India, let us say you create an online system, correct? First thing, to save your remittance money, what I'll do, we will open a bank account in India somewhere for your company, okay, to accept the money. Because once the money is in your account, the transaction charges are nothing. They are near to, paisa, like, 0.5% or, 70 paisa, 30 paisa, 40 paisa. So the transaction comes on paisa rather than percent. So it is reduced. So online company sitting there trying to give education here, we can create a payment acceptance system to your all institution. We will collect all India money, we'll deposit into your Indian bank account, then we are done. Legally we are done. Okay. Because I have to take care of legal aspect also. But here you save your tremendous money in everyday transaction, because the moment you do a one transaction, you lose 3%. Whether you do a 30 rupee or a 300 rupee or 3,000 rupee, but we can create credit all money into your India account without very big charge. In paisa, it will be in paisa, not in percentage. Okay. And I will suggest how to do it using our Indian payment system like UPI, QR, and other things rather than Master and Visa, because the Master and Visa will eat out a lot of money. If it is a debit card, it will be hardly 90 paisa or 60 paisa. Okay, even for Master Visa, not percent, 90 paisa, 60 paisa, less than 1%. I'm talking about less than 1%. This we can create for you. So in front of PayPal 4%, our 90 paisa or 60 paisa is nothing.
Okay, got it. The another question is now say student collection. Student collection is going in bank account, but if there is some courses from US and we have to pay the institute in US, so how Jetpat is going to help?
Then it will be more of a outward. Outward is not that much challenging compared to inward. So if we say first I will connect your India account, that is necessary for me, and then to your US entity, because American laws we have to only check, because I never did transport to America, but it must be a financial regulatory authority, because when it incoming is not a problem to anybody. It is always outgoing. So here in case of America it is incoming, so that incoming they have to worry about where the money is coming from. Okay, for me it is only outward.
Okay,
but that percentage I need to check. Indian percentage I am very confident, because I have done it. Only that small percentage there we have to have a partner to transfer that money to America.
Okay, got it. Thank you. I will connect you. Thank you, sir. Bye.
Sure.
Just one small question. What is the difference between Jetpat Pay and Paytm?
Oh, thank you for asking. Paytm started as a closed loop wallet with a top-down approach. So it was only a closed wallet, but I'm happy to tell you, just few days back, closed wallet is coming in trouble by RBI. They are saying that all money should go to people's account, not to a one person's wallet. Paytm is only app-based system. Jetpat since the beginning was the bottom up. Bottom up means we are the people who provided solution, hardware solution, software solution to the end customer. So we could acquire more market in terms of, at least if you ask about Maharashtra, then in terms of the new payment, we could grow fast. Paytm couldn't grow that way. Now Paytm is trying all efforts like Paytm Mall or LIC or anything they are trying, because they just got some money. They want to burn it. We didn't have that money to burn, so we had to be very focused on market acquisition. So Jetpat is a all-in-one integrated payment solution since the inception. In Prashant, me and Smita, Prashant is my brother, Smita my sister, we spoke about smart card, smart POS, and smart app since the day one. Today, everybody is converging to the same mode of payment. Even Paytm will come to our concept of smart POS, smart app after, I think 6 months or 1 year. But since the beginning, we are on the same topic, smart app, smart card, and smart POS. So since the day one, we are doing it. So that is the difference. They have big money, they are coming down. We are bottom up, so we are going up.
So if
And
I
if we
have
get
an
partners,
app
we
on my,
can tap a good market. Pardon?
if I have an app on my mobile, Jetpad app, then
No,
I'll be able to pay to anybody, to any shopkeeper.
in India, yes. Outside India, it has to be go through regulations. So I have to work on UQR. Which, if you say India from Kashmir to Kanyakumari, answer is yes.
They don't have to have existing connection with you, existing partnership with you.
For what? They have to download or use our app or POS or card or QR. So they will be using some of our product. Am I right? Because we are a product-based company, not only app-based company. We have 2-3 products like Smart POS, FASTag, or app. All three smart card. So it is a physical product available. Plus the app will be there, but physical product is available. So if somebody is using QR code, then he can accept. So what case you want to portray? It's not just an app you download or delete. And there is no great app we have. We are in a different mode.
I have a few friends there in Delhi and some other
Correct.
places who are not employed. How can they make use of your technology and create their own and earn some money?
Okay, now it is not my technology that will give them money. It is the mandatory market and digital payment opportunity right now available. That is why they will get money. Because the market is open now. After 1 year, it is going to close. All the big players will acquire it. We don't have to be there. We are trying our best. So if you ask me for our digital payment product, is there any market existing? Yes, 100% market is open. So we can help them to reach out the parkings, the malls, and the logistic customers who need all these, compulsory mandatory product where they don't have to burn their blood to convert a lead into sale. It can easily convert it because it is mandatory and it is 100% open. So right now, if you have friends, you can certainly connect them. We will guide them on this call because we would like to understand their interest also. Their interest matter. If they are interested, we can help them out.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much.
Sure, you can connect anybody.
It was a very good discussion, Pravin. And again, yeah. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, go ahead.
Last question.
Yeah. Go.
Sorry, I joined a little late, but two questions. One is Prashant about the data security that you will be collecting when you do the transfer. How the consumer is protected by using your platform. That's the first question. I don't know if you have covered. That's okay. The second follow-up question is this going to be integrated with Flipkart or online other vendors or online e-commerce websites? And how do we, yes.
I must differentiate here. The online portals like Flipkart, everybody have just a gateway. Gateway is enough to integrate them. Gateway is there in market since long time. So they don't need us. Okay. But what they will need is the new payment acceptance system. For example, if Flipkart buy going to home to deliver the Flipkart material, let us say some shoe he is going to deliver. But right now that boy is troubled because he has to accept the payment from the customer and he does not have a all-in-one solution in his hand. This is the problem. If you are able to connect Flipkart, Ola or any big guys, We are open to sell them because they will explore it. And it doesn't mean they cannot do it. They can certainly copy once they got the idea. Okay. But right now the market is 100% open. So that delivery guy of Flipkart or delivery guy of Amazon need our product in terms of smart POS, where we can certainly play an important role. But again, it is again market connection matter. If we have market connection, we can give it because the product is ready and there is no competitor except the upcoming Paytm. There is nobody else. We can certainly help you out. So this will help you to acquire a very big market in a very short time. Just having a connection with a Ola or a Flipkart with a smart POS delivery, we can sell, at least 10,000 POS to them in one go. But again, the market connections, people, that is why we need, partners and business associates. We cannot scale up because we don't want to scale up without with money because we don't have it. We want to scale up with people. So if we have people in Delhi, Mumbai with connection, we can do it. We can acquire the market and we can give services to all these big players which you recently named. That is answer. Now answering your first question was data security. As payment is tightly controlled system, without security, it is impossible. So we began with security only. We speak on, negative balance, positive balance. If the transaction fail, what will happen? If there is, reverse chargeback, violations. Untold, this is the first thing we speak because in payment, the first thing we talk is fraud risk, not the success, because it is always a successful product. So that fraud risk management is always there in the payment system. There is a proper check behind the system before taking money from one account to credit. That interoperability has been introduced with all checks and balances, and that is why regulations are there. We are highly regulated people. Even I cannot do anything. Even if I know everything, we cannot do. We have to have a regulatory framework of RBI. In that framework, the security, compliances, and a lot of our money goes only in compliances, to be honest with you. So this makes the product secure.
Sure. Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
So follow up to that was like, I understand the regulations of fraud risk management is there, but when we do the transactions, right, I enter my personal details, including my bank account and other details. That is all protected, as I understand, as per.
Yeah, absolute. And there is a new law. Your first thing that is why when we develop something like, let us say, smart POS, around 1 crore rupee is only wasted to make that one device available in the market.
Right.
Why? Because for one device, why they are charging 1 crore? Because that one device can become 10,000 device or 1 lakh devices afterwards. But there is a entry hurdle in payment system. Two things, people don't know regulation. Second thing, if you know regulation, you don't know how to get it done. If you know how to get it done, you must pay. And that big money is taken in advance to make your product safe, secure, data security, integrity, and then that one device is made available for common man. So it is not easy for entering even the payment system. So that is necessary and must for checks that your data cannot be. There are a lot of certification like security certification there, CISA certification is there. Without that we cannot launch, and we that is why I always say only even for one model we have to invest that much money, and the break even will happen only after 5,000 customers. Otherwise, if there are no 5,000 customers, it is a loss-making venture.
Good. There is one more question from the iPhone. Sorry to interrupt, Mahendra, because we are running out of time, and we type Pravin's email address and also phone number. So offline we can also discuss more in detail. iPhone, we don't have your name, but can you specify your name and ask the question? iPhone, you raise the hand.
Yeah. Hello. Jai Bhim.
Sir, type karo name.
Sir, myself Suraj.
Suraj.
Hello.
Okay.
Yeah. Suraj from Nagpur, Jai Bhim.
Okay.
Sir, I would like to know whether you are providing some kind of training for the people, those who are interested to just do this kind of business?
Absolutely, yes. Because without training, even the Assam guy couldn't sell. Because
Yeah,
for our protection, we train people. Because our business is that we have to give knowledge. Without
yeah,
giving knowledge, we will be in loss.
yeah, definitely,
For our
definitely. So
selfish interest, we train people.
yeah, so is there any future program here in Nagpur for the training, or we are
No, no,
I
no.
have
It
to
is
come?
those who would like to get into the system, they can connect us directly, and we start it. There is nothing great. I mean, there is no public thing. It is personal interest of people.
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
the guy in today, a guy from Lucknow. He is very good at Aadhaar card. He contacted. We help him. Then our guy, like I give a 3 day back example. In
Mm-hmm.
Hyderabad, there is a big vehicle company,
Mm-hmm.
IK Finance. We
Mm-hmm.
got it through IDBI. And
Mm-hmm.
they wanted to issue all these payment system. Sitting here in Pune, we trained them, like
Mm-hmm.
Smita and my manager, everybody trained them, and they were
Mm-hmm.
happy because next day they were productive. Because there is
Okay.
nothing great time for you. It's not a 1 year training program. It's a understanding. It is more of imparting knowledge rather
Okay.
than we are not teaching you. We will
Okay.
impart our knowledge in short time. Then it is up to you how you want to make the money.
Yeah, yeah.
So
So
that is, you can
I'm
easily contact us.
yeah, yeah. So I'm interested in for this your FASTag, right? Like that.
Faster you start today, you will surely make money. In Pune Expressway, our guys sold 150 tag in 1 day. That is a
Oh,
simple thing. You can connect us. You can have our name contact jetpatpay.com, or
mm-hmm.
Mahesh ji can share with you quickly.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a fast decision because it is mandatory. You can make some money for at
Yeah,
least
yeah,
for 3
yeah,
months. It is a good opportunity. 6 months.
yeah, yeah. Now I would like to know whether you are means your company is able to make a tie with the banks, national banks.
Actually, all the national banks are already tied up with Jetpat. ICICI IDB is already our partner vendor.
Okay, 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 okay.
We are
And
already one of the. That is the golden opportunity we have. Okay.
yeah, yeah. Mm-hmm.
But you should take advantage now. Because we need partners
If I
everywhere in Lucknow, Nagpur, Assam, everywhere we need.
yeah, yeah. If I contact with SBI or UCO Bank or just Bank of Baroda like that, is it possible for me to do that?
No, the only difference is that if you go to banks, then banking channel is always a tough in terms of payment. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
We are the technology solution provider. So when we have some agreement with you, let us say 50 rupee or 5 paisa, that 50 rupee 5
Yeah,
paisa you
yeah,
can claim from Jetpat very easily because Jetpat is not a bank where you cannot fight.
yeah.
Okay. So it
Yeah,
is easy to get money from us compared to bank. That is the difference. People tie up with us. Even the big players. Okay.
mm-hmm.
The big players like
Mm-hmm.
Fleet on Street, like we have 2,000 people Fleet on Street who recently tied up with us. And they know all the banks, but they say, no,
Okay.
Jetpat is the best partner who pays on time. And we also impart, now we know, we tell you
Okay, okay.
losses
No,
because
no
we are
problem.
more
It's
interested
okay.
to train you.
Correct, correct. So I think Suraj, you can connect
No, but
offline and make sure.
my interest is that.
Yeah, you can connect offline. Of course, definitely we can suggest you. You can connect offline. I'm saying. We have the phone numbers and email
Okay,
address.
okay, okay. On that mobile number that is given there.
Correct, correct, correct. Yeah.
Yeah, in window. Yeah.
And make sure you change your
Okay, okay, no
icon
problem.
to Suraj, so that we'll identify. Otherwise, we don't accept
No,
unknown.
sir,
Yeah.
just sorry. Actually, I just purchased my iPhone, but I'm unable to just put my name there like that.
No problem.
I'm not having that much.
I'm just suggesting you because most of the calls.
Yeah, thank you for your kind suggestion. Because I had also seen that my name is not there, so I'm not aware how to just put my name there like that.
Due to the lot of Zoom bombing and other things, we don't. And this is recorded call also.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any last question, guys? Again, it was a very good call, and we are fortunate to have our entrepreneur on our social platform, so that we can all get inspired and do something new. So, any last question before we close this call? Prashant, you want to highlight anything?
I think here we have covered a lot of things. It is a good opportunity, since after the pandemic, I think we'll start growing again, and we should be focused on, as Pravin said, customer acquisition, customer acquisition, merchant acquisition. How do we grab the market? And the bottom up approach that he's telling about, maybe not everybody understood what he's telling, but certainly we can have different goal and then discuss this bottom up approach, what strategy he has applied, and he has been successful so far. For 4 years he has been struggling, and he has been making, he's traveling crisscrossing the Maharashtra state as well as India. So he has been doing really hard work. So it's, even for me, it is a learning, and I think we should be taking advantage of his experience, his basically hard work, and then try to build our own entrepreneur journey on top of it, and build a society that is more innovative, that is more helpful to our people, and giving back to our society as well. So it's a good opportunity we should start working on together.
Yeah, and I must add, it's not opportunity. We have friends, like Prashant, Smita. There is also another friend, Amit, in the call. All these friends, have to help each other. Okay, tough time is there, will be there, but we have to help each other so that we can counter. We should have a Marwadi pet. At least online Marwadi pet should become a physical pet.
We'll call them our pets, sir.
Yeah.
Okay. We are working with Amit since long time, but nothing concrete happened. So we will allow Amit to talk next time. So that something will come up on the call, on the social platform. Again, this platform is only focused on the social entrepreneurship. I know that you are your own entrepreneur, but you are also contributing a lot of social contribution is also a lot from your side. And people think sometimes how you get this much time, even though you are in your own area. So you are taking some time and also contribute that your time to the social side. So that's a good thing, Pravin. And we do appreciate.
Tomorrow morning I travel to Mumbai. Okay, 5 a.m. I'll get up and I'll travel to Mumbai because 2 guys are coming. Who is saying there are many parking with him. Okay, so we'll try to acquire tomorrow morning.
So from this call, Pravin, there was a lot of takeaway. The one takeaway that we are trying to see whether the non-profit contribution will work, and we will connect you with offline. We will do some trial basis. Also, we'll connect with the Prashant from the UK, how the transaction can be made from UK to India, India to here. Yeah. That will connect. Other thing that other members, I think we shall and other members first talk about how they can collaborate with you on their side, and how we can, the Jhatpatpay.com can grow not only in India but on the other part of the country, right? And the UK, USA, Japan, because we have a lot of our people there. So that as you guys are growing, we should be also growing together. And of course, there is a lot of social contribution is coming from your side. Your whole family is involved. So, it will impact us. If you make $100, if you contribute $25 to the community, and you are already doing that, and that's what our goal is. If you grow, the more money will come into picture to the community. So,
yeah, thank you, Anand. Thank you all for giving this opportunity. And you are always welcome to shoot a question, ask independently. We'll be very happy to contribute, in any of your need.
No problem. OP Singhji want to have a last question. OP Singhji, go ahead quickly.
Please.
Yeah, OP Singhji, I think he joined from Punjab, I believe. OP Singhji, you can unmute yourself. Again, we are having a diversity on this group, so that's very good. Different community members are joining. OP Singhji, आप unmute कीजिए आपको. मैं आपको unmute कीजिए. He's not able to unmute, but he's saying that I am a GM in government organization and connecting unemployment youth for entrepreneurship. Great efforts by Pravin. Thanks a lot. Okay, I will connect with you shortly. So Pravin is going to connect with you. So it was a very good call. Everyone appreciate your effort, and they enjoyed the presentation, and they would like to see this presentation, so you can share it later so that I can share it to them also, and we'll connect.
I send you, yeah. Presentation, yeah. I send you.
Correct. So I will share with them, and of course we'll connect. This is not the end of the story here. Of course, we need to collaborate, do more communication, and see how it can impact. I also did the quick survey on the call. So do you learn anything from these presentations? A lot of people, they are agree with that. Do you recommend a social entrepreneur to be on the future calls? So they are also like to see more members on this kind of calls, so that we can get inspiration from the people and your journey. We can listen each other, understand each other, and can grow each other. You know, we are in the experience like Prashant was here in the Michigan. We know each other from long time, but we are still working. We are still in the corporate sector, but we are thinking to start something. We are working with Amit since long time, but nothing concrete happened. But one day it will happen, right? The similar journey Pravin had. Pravin also struggled a lot, but fortunately we are having now jhatpatpay.com. So that's a very good journey, Pravin. And thank you for sharing your journey and the jhatpatpay.com. And we will collaborate in your future. And definitely we'll be in touch and see something.
And we will help other new entrepreneurs in their interest of area to grow them. We'll surely work together.
Correct. Manoj, do you have any question? Manoj, you types a lot of things on the chat window. Manoj Sembarkar?
No, Mahesh, I don't have any questions. I think maybe we can connect with Pravin later. I want to understand their business model a little in detail.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, definitely we need to connect. But again, Pravin, thank you very much for your time today. And definitely we'll connect offline and more in touch with you. And we will share your jhatpatpay.com and hopefully wish you all the success into.
Thank you, everybody, Javin.
Thank you.
Thank you, everybody, Javin.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank you. Thank you. Good day.
Thank you, everybody,
Thank
Javin,
you.
everybody.
Thank you, everyone, and thank you.
Jai Hind. Good night. Good night. Take care. Do take care of yourself, all of you. Jai Hind.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.